Beach FM, locals talking to locals.
Heaps happening in the happening capital of the Kapiti Coast, and that has to be Paekakariki. And to tell us all about it, Holly Ewens, a very good morning to you, Holly.
Very good morning, John. I hope you're well.
I'm very well, thank you, and I hope you are as well. And because I understand that you've been doing a fair bit of work recently with Waitangi, just around the corner, and a special year this year for Paekakariki and Waitangi Day. That's
right. Paekakariki is hosting the official Waitangi Day commemorations and celebrations. So we've had a working group from within the community who have been working alongside KCDC and Whakamenenga o Kapiti and Ngāti Haumia ki Paekakariki to put together a really exciting program for the 6th of February.
I imagine music is involved.
Music is definitely involved. This is Paekakariki.
Yes, indeed.
So the day kicks off with a 10 a.m. pōwhiri and morning tea. And then there, from 11 till 4, there is non-stop music, as well as some stories and poetry happening in Memorial Hall. The whole event takes place over Campbell Park. So our Scouts group should be running their water slide, and they'll have sausage sizzles and bacon butties and things. Mm-hmm. And then on the lower Campbell Park is where the stage will be. And Memorial Hall will be the Kaumatua little hang-out space and a little exhibition area.
Oh, excellent.
And we'll have some stalls available too.
Great. And is our shared heritage featured in the celebrations this year?
Yes, absolutely. So the theme for this year is Te Tau, the environment, and Te Tahitanga unity. So there's a really lovely story about Haumia, the ancestor of Ngāti Haumia, who planted a garden, not knowing it was directly above the cave of Rapurua, a mischievous taniwha. And basically, that's what antagonised the people. And when the garden was just about ready to be harvested, he conjured up a huge storm. And the water spout covered the garden in salt water and destroyed the crops. And so Haumia was so mad, he dug his deep enough into his garden so it collapsed into Rapurua's cave. So the taniwha didn't have anywhere to live, and he was then chased off, and Haumia became known as the remover of monsters. And that story is the basis for this year's theme. So the metaphorical meaning behind him, in this case, Haumia rose to the challenge by digging his garden deep into the earth to create a shelter from prevailing weather. And there's no bigger challenge facing the planet right now than, as we know, global warming. So the chance to come together, celebrate who we are, and unite in our fight to turn around the effects of climate change.
Yes. It's becoming more and more difficult for the deniers these days, isn't it? So,
it is. So the artists we've got featuring we've got some really, really great program. We've got Balcony, who are from Wellington. They combine the traditional melodies of Eastern Europe with highly percussive dancehall funk groove, so you'll be getting your dancing jandals on. And a group called Waitai, who merge te reo Māori across songs from Aotearoa and across the world. And Tūtili, who probably don't need too much introduction, certainly not the Paekakarikians, and they are an 8-piece good time band, which will have you up and dancing, and then there's lots of other people as well, so it's going to be a great day out. Do bring a picnic, some sunblock, and your good dancing jandals.
I love that, the dancing jandals.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So that is a really big day, 6th of February, Waitangi Day, the official celebrations for the coast at pulsating Paekakariki. Must be other things happening in terms of the gigs, though. This is Paekakariki after all.
So January 25, we've got the Dauphin of Mississippi and Bill Hickman, which is really interesting. So he was born in Mississippi. He was raised by gospel singers. But his shows, apparently, if you like to laugh and participate in random sing-along, then this is the gig for you. So it's quite noir-filled, genre-bending romp through Americana, I understand. So that sounds like a fun. That's $20 at the door. And that's on the 25th of January.
Right.
Yeah. And we've also got, just come in recently, it's not till next month, but it's pretty exciting. Oh, actually, on the 30th, I'll talk about this, actually, because it's a bit closer, is the Good Habits, which is from the UK, the duo, cello and guitar, I understand, and that's on the 30th, and they are supported by In the Shallows, who are a Wellington duo. They're a singer, cellist and songwriter with a klezmer accordionist. So that sounds like it will be quite an interesting gig as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that tickets are $15 for that one.
For Good Habits
and
from the
you
UK.
can jump, the Good Habits from the UK. You can jump on paekakariki.nz and all of the details and links, so the details of the program for Waitangi Day and the tickets to the gigs that I'm talking about today.
Indeed. Now, what was that for next month? You can't leave us in tenterhooks. What else? What else was there?
Oh, well, we've got so many, it's a little bit... But, this is... I'm just going to find the actual listing on our calendar. I just uploaded it, found about it last night. Oh, we've got Delaney Davidson coming. But he's coming, but who I wanted to talk about is Blind Boy Paxton.
Yes.
He's from the States.
Yes.
He plays banjo, guitar, fiddle, harmonica, Cajun accordion, and the bones percussion. So he transforms jazz, blues, folk, country into a modern package. He's influenced by the likes of Fats Waller and Blind Lemon Jefferson, and he was featured on CNN's Great Big Story and appeared in the multi-award-winning music doco American Epic produced by Robert Redford, Jack White and T-Bone Burnett. So sounds like it's going to be a really
it'll be great.
Gig.
I've got some of his records, actually. I'm a fan.
Great.
Indeed. So that Blind Boy coming away.
That's 5 o'clock on a Sunday. Yeah,
right,
so
okay.
February the 16th. And, you'll find all the links to tickets on our website.
Isn't it amazing? Paekakariki, which is not the largest centre in the universe, while it may be the dynamo of the universe, the small centres hosting these acts from all over the world. I mean, literally all over the world. It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it is really great. We're very lucky.
Well, I think you're doing a grand job.
We are the good capital of the coast.
No doubt about that. Thank you so much for joining us. And we pay our supplications to the capital of the coast here on Beach FM. Thank you so much, Holly.
All right.
Thank you. There we are, Holly Ewens.
106.3 Beach FM.